Makes me wonder if they would cancel like every NBA match if like the president was assassinated. I don't think they'd do that, right? I probably wouldn't do that. Not here. Stade Brestois. Brests. I like Stade Brestois better. Need a special guest. There's my special guest. Hey. Aww. Thank you. Welcome to another edition of the Blurry Vision Podcast's PSG Report. And before I begin, I do want to introduce our very special guest. I have with me the cutest and the best little dog in the world, Rosanna, but we call her Rosie. She's actually blind, and we found her in South Carolina. South Carolina, right? South Carolina. So, Rosie, do you want to say a few words? She's very shy. All right, so anyway, back to the game. I can't believe I'm going to say this, but in Donnarumma, we trust. Hey, right? Yeah, I know. That's crazy. In Donnarumma, we trust. Donnarumma saved us today. Donnarumma won us the game today. Donnarumma saved us today. If it wasn't for him, we would have drew, and that's unacceptable, especially with a team against a team and an opponent in Stade Brestois. Like I was saying, back to the game. Rose had to take a potty break. Now, this game was off the back of our Juventus Champions League match. That wasn't too impressive. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be. I thought we were going to kill Juventus 4-0. I think we're going to see a 4-0 PSG. That's what I'm going for, 4-0. But we only beat them 2-1. And if we had played a better team that night, probably looking at a different result. But we won't focus on that. We got our 3 points, just like today. We got our 3 points. But the game still needs to be analyzed and broken down. And, I'll keep saying this until the next transfer window and the transfer window after that. I want Kimpembe off my team. I'm over him. He does not defend. He's an idiot. And he almost cost us 3 whole points today. If it wasn't for another man I've been critical of, Gigi Donnarumma, it'd be what? It would have been 1-1. Maybe even worse, because Stade Brestois did have some chances today, and it could have been a different result. Please get Kimpembe off my team. I would love for him to be benched until. Matter of fact, scratch that. Don't bench him. Keep letting him play. Keep letting him make mistakes, and this will just give everyone in the PSG hierarchy more incentive to spend whatever money you need to spend on Milan Skriniar from Inter Milan. And we could send Kimpembe off to the League Two or the Championship or something in England, because the guy just can't defend. He can't. And we're trying to build a championship team, and I don't think right now he's up for it. But with the game now, I don't know. Stade Brestois really didn't. I never ever thought once that they were going to score, and they never felt that way besides those 2 little chances that they took. And, PSG as a whole, should have been more clinical. Let's look at some player ratings. Let's start at the back. Gigi Donnarumma. What can I say? Man of the match for me. And, like I said, I've been critical of Gigi Donnarumma, but when he's good, I'll say it. Am I still Team Keylor Navas? Absolutely. Keylor Navas should be our starting goalkeeper, but Gigi Donnarumma won us the game today. In Gigi, we trust. In Donnarumma, we trust. At the back, Sergio Ramos was cool. He got turned out by Ismail Salam. How do you say his name? I'm a Leicester fan. He used to play for us. Ismail Selmani. We'll go with that. He got turned out by him. Danilo Pereira is slowly turning himself into a proper center back. I cannot lie. I do like him at center back. Um, he's a composed defender, smart defender. Still has some things to iron out. A few kinks in his game to be a complete center back. But um, I like him there. Um, Kimpembe, like I said, get him off my team, please. We don't need him. Loan him to Chelsea. Tuchel's not out Chelsea anymore, so I don't know if there's any much meat to those rumors now. Hakimi, great, good, not great. Threatening on the right side as always. That's all we ask of him. Be deceptive, put pressure on that defense from that right side. Yeah, Hakimi, like I said, Hakimi was good. Vitinha, what can I say about Vitinha? Vitinha's been better. Still not the biggest fan of Vitinha, but he's been better. You're all right. He's definitely been better. Now, now with the additions, like I've said before, we have Carlos Soler and Fabian Ruiz. There's a lot of pressure on this young man. Can he hold his spot? I hope not, because I want Fabian to be right there. But he's getting better. His work rate's great. I don't really see what else he does for us besides working hard. He doesn't really connect all the pieces, and his link-up plays is okay. I still don't understand why he starts, but he's been better. Marco Verratti is Marco Verratti. He's been playing better ever since I called him out. He's turning that holy trinity into a holy rectangle because we surely need him part of that trio. It needs to be a holy rectangle, not a holy trinity. Juan Bernat's reliable. He used to be our starting left back, so him as a backup is good business. I just question if he wants that. There's a lot of teams in Spain that would love to have a Spaniard like him as their left back. So, it's always kudos to Juan Bernat. It seemed like he's embraced his backup role. So, what can I say? I personally would love for him to be our starting left back, but Nuno Mendes is a menace on his flank. As for the Holy Trinity, I think the best one today was, I'm going to give the slight edge to Messi because he was unpredictable. His passes were great, tricky, couldn't get him off the ball. Neymar did score the goal, and he scored a fantastic goal. Great control, good touch, great shot with the left foot. So I got to give Neymar his credit on that. I honestly did not think he was going to score that goal, but he did. So kudos to him. And I think the worst of the Trinity was Kylian Mbappe. Another game where he lacked composure. He did score a goal, but I believe it was ruled offside. So, he has to work on his timing, his runs, and also have to work on that composure in front of net because I'm pretty sure he probably has the most total shots on our team, and he's played the least amount of games out of our front three. So he needs to work on that. But overall, somewhat of a subpar PSG performance. It was only good enough. The win, we were only good enough to get the win because of our last man, and that's the man in net, Gigi Donnarumma. So I don't. We have another Champions League matchup on Wednesday against Maccabi Haifa. Should be another good tune-up match for our next match, which would be Lyon in League One, which I believe that matchup is next Saturday or Friday. I want to be exact. We like to be correct here on the Blurry Vision podcast. Sunday, September 18th. I believe that is next Sunday. So, it's not gonna be a tough match for us. It should be a tough match for Lyon. So yeah, like I said, a somewhat disappointing performance. PSG should have been more clinical in that, but we gotta win. That's all you can ask for. We gotta win. We are not playing for right now. We are playing for the long term. These are still tune-up matches for the bigger prize. So, as for the Champions League match, we better and should win. I I got PSG winning this. I'm gonna go a little lower than I did last time. I'm gonna say 3-0. 3-0 against Maccabi Haifa. 3-0. I'm basically done, so you could take her. Bye, Rosie Rose.
Are you sure you don't want to finish with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool.
All right. It's okay, Rosie. She just is addicted to me.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna end it with Marquinhos. Our defense did look vulnerable without Marquinhos in the back. Maybe that's why, but we're still PSG. We should be able to put a defense together that could withstand a Stade Brestois attack. I'm not gonna say I have some questions of our defense right now, but I'm concerned. But I have one eyebrow raised at our defense. Like I said, we got to get Kimpembe out of there. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe because Marquinhos didn't play today that we're vulnerable. Who knows? Maybe because it's Danilo Pereira still trying to learn to be a center back, even though he looks very promising as a center back. Maybe it's because Sergio Ramos is just there as a vocal leader. I don't know. But I'm not concerned, but I have an eyebrow raised. All right? From me to Little Rose over there, this has been the Blurry Vision Podcast's PSG report, and I will see you all next week sometime. I appreciate you guys, and peace out.
That looks pretty good, actually. You've got like a whole.
Okay, can you? Because I can't see it might be good, but I can't. Can you?
Oh, tilt that. Sit like under this table, or she can smell me if you want.
You want to sit under the table?
Well, not like just out of the camera, so she can smell. If she smells me, she's fine.
That's going on my blooper reel.
You know what I mean? Like just on the side, so no one can see me.
Oh, you're giving me good content.